Hi, I'm KB3WFE, and this is my 35-foot RV camper trailer fifth wheel with the Tar Heel screwdriver antenna on it, model 200 HP. In the winter of 2016, we had a branch go through the roof, leaving a pretty good size hole. Anybody that owns an RV knows that the rubber roof on these is one sheet from all the way from the front to the rear and down onto the sides there. Requires removing all the roof vents, the skylights, the air conditioner, stripping it down to get the whole sheet off. It's all simply to replace one 8-foot by 4-foot sheet of plywood. The sheets run from left to right, 8 foot wide, and about 4 feet deep there from front to rear. All for just a hole that's not much bigger than my hand. With the roof stripped off and the plywood replaced, we decided to put an HF vertical on this trailer. As with all verticals, it requires a decent ground plane, and this trailer is no exception. We used wire mesh rolls, overlapping them in the center, stapling them to the joints to secure them to the trailer. With everything all stapled in, we now have 280 square feet of metal ground plane. To make antenna setup easier, we chose the Tar Heel motorized lift and lay mount. This mount is all stainless steel and sits directly on top of the metal mesh. The metal mesh is sandwiched between the bottom of the mount and the top of the plywood, ensuring a good electrical bond. The wire mesh ground plane and antenna mount installed, all that's left to do is to roll out some glue and roll down the rubber roof membrane. When everything's said and done, we now have a 35-foot sheet of rubber roof with no holes in it other than the ones that belong there. Several days later, all the skylights and roof vents have been reinstalled. The Tar Heel 200 HP has been assembled with the lift and lay mount. The rubber roof tucks up tight to the edges of the lift and lay mount, with caulking installed around the edges there to prevent water leaks. The control cables and the coax makes the installation complete. Now antenna setup when camping is simply a matter of pushing a switch, and the screwdriver antenna raises to its vertical operating position. Quarter wave antenna provides a resonant match on all frequencies between 10 and 80 meters with a 1.5 to 1 or less SWR. An antenna controller will lengthen the antenna for lower frequencies and shorten the antenna for higher frequencies. When it's time to go home, we simply place the antenna in its shortest position, again flipping a switch to lay the antenna over into its horizontal travel position. Operating ham radio while camping doesn't get any easier than this with the Tar Heel screwdriver antenna and the motorized lift and lay mount. I'm KB3WFE. We hope to hear you on the air soon.